Hey, you guys. So, I have a message to share with you. I've been getting so many downloads this month, okay? And I've been trying to just pay attention and not overwhelm myself with the information that I've been given, okay? So, I just want to share this with you guys. For those of you that have been taking time to really work on yourself, or maybe taking time to work on a project or something that's really close to your heart, you should be very proud of yourself, okay? Because I feel like I'm speaking to somebody where you're dealing with a situation that seems nearly impossible to overturn, all right? But Spirit is showing me that you are actually performing a miracle, all right? So don't take yourself, lightly, okay? Like you are a big deal, okay? So I'm gonna try to hit on the points. I made notes, okay? Because it was a lot of information coming out. So the beginning of the month for me, it's been very hectic, all right? A lot of unexpected energy, a lot of unexpected, it's been up and down for me, good times and kind of like low times. And during the times in life when things are kind of like low, I have been trained now to look for the positive in that situation. Because when you can find the positive and just focus on that, it will grow, okay? And then the problem will just be a thing of the past, okay? So I really try to look for a better perspective whenever I'm going through a difficult time, okay? So Spirit has been slowly but surely walking me through a miracle, okay? And I feel like at this time so many things are going to be revealed to where you can't hide from it, you can't ignore it. And for those of you that have been asking for this clarity, you're going to know exactly what to do once you receive the clarity, okay? So for me, the situation that I've been working on is my mindset surrounding finances, money, that type of thing. And I've been really taking time to do a lot of deep work around that area. And sometimes I can really see major improvement with my mindset. And then other times it'll feel like I just started working on, my mind around this, this area. All right. And so the beginning of this month, the energy, again, it was really chaotic. And I always I'll ask Spirit, okay, what do I need to see? Why did this happen? What's going on? What's the answer? Sometimes if something happens, I just want to jump to the reason or jump to the end without really taking my time to walk through things, okay? So earlier this month, Spirit gave me a message, and I did put it out on the channel, but basically the message was saying things that are hidden, things that you don't normally see out in the open daylight, they're being revealed right now, okay? So that was kind of the theme that Spirit was showing me for the beginning of this month. And it's just been a lot of different little weird energies popping up around me that Spirit has been making me pay attention to, all right? And so coming towards this weekend or past weekend, there was an unexpected thunderstorm. And when the storm came, when that rain fell, it was very purifying, because the energy, again, in my community, in my area, it's been very chaotic. But when the rain hit, it was kind of it cleansed that energy out. So things have been a lot calmer. I've been able to see a lot clearer, okay? And so for some of you, going back to the thing that you've been working on, it could be a project, it could be a mindset, whatever. You've been working on something and you have been dedicated, you have been persistent, you have not given up on this thing, okay? You may have taken breaks, you may have, moved at a slower pace, but you have not completely stopped, all right? And that's a good thing. Spirit wants you to keep going, okay? Spirit was showing me so when I'm gonna go to the cards, because I did pull some cards. When I pulled out a few of these cards, I got this first card. So this one is Never Ending Story. So it's, you know, basically something, every time I get this card, this is like an issue that keeps happening over and over again, and you're not really sure why, and you want answers, but you're not getting the answers. You want clarity, you don't see it. But I don't know if you can see, she's sitting next to a mirror, okay? So this is like indicating that the problem or the reason that an issue is going on, it's because of you. You may be overlooking something, or you may not, you know, just be paying attention to this, okay? And so that was the case with my situation. There was something that I was overlooking, okay? And so when this card came out, I looked at the bottom of the deck and the sun was at the bottom. So these are like two different energies: confusion, or, you know, not really seeing, to having things being put right in your face, right in the open. So if you are dealing with a situation where you're not really getting the clarity that you need, this would be the best time for you to ask Spirit, please reveal, or universe, God, whatever you want to call it, please reveal to me what I need to see at this time. And when that answer comes, when you get that clarity, you're going to know exactly what you need to do, how you need to do it. So you don't have to, you know, feel like you're not being answered or feel like things are not working out, because it's really the complete opposite, especially if you have been taking time to really work at this or work on this. Okay, you're going to get the answer. All right. And so another thing too that I wanted to kind of just share, I was doing the reading and I got like a really quick vision, and Spirit basically showed me standing in a dark room. All right. And can you imagine just kind of standing in a pitch black room? Can you imagine what that would feel like? All right. Especially, you know, if you're someone who has a fear of darkness. All right. If you don't like being in the dark, that can really, like, it can make you extra paranoid. It can really stress you out because you can't see what's right in front of you. You can't see what's around you. You may start to feel like somebody is touching you, but you can't tell because the lights are off. All right. So Spirit was really showing me like lights off in a room, but while the lights were off in the room, you're being guided. Okay, like Spirit will tell you what to do, how to do it, when to do it. Like, keep listening to your intuition, even through like the times when you really don't know what's going on. All right, you can be completely blinded to a situation, but if you trust your intuition, even if you're not, you know, sure, you trust what you feel, like you will be led to clarity. You'll be led to the brightness. Okay, or, you know, the lights will come on, things will start to make sense. Okay. And for some of you, that's what's been happening over these past few, you know, probably months. Slowly but surely the lights have been coming on. You know, things have been making sense. Okay. And for some of you, like this transition or this change, it's going to happen very quickly, like overnight or moment to moment. Like, I just feel like for some of you, there's some information here that if you had your hands on this, it would change everything instantly. That's the type of change that I'm seeing. Okay, so again, like if you don't know something, or if you're really confused about what Spirit is saying to you, ask for clarity. Ask and you definitely will receive it. Okay, and listen to what you're feeling. All right. This is definitely a time for, you know, you to move forward in this project or with this area that you've been, you know, working on. It's time for you to keep moving forward. All right. I see a lot of you here hitting a major goal. All right. So again, you really should be proud of yourself. You should take some time to yourself to kind of look back at how far you've come, because you're definitely not the same. All right. Things may look the same on the outside. Your situation around you, it may look the same, but Spirit is showing me like things, especially for those of you that are looking for like a physical change, some type of, you know, maybe relocation, or this could be about your body or something. But look at how far you've come. Like, don't discredit yourself. You've made a lot of progress. All right. So take some time to celebrate you and celebrate how far you've come, because for some of you, you've been dealing with a situation, or you've been working on a situation that really seems impossible to overturn. You know, like imagine weighing like 500 pounds and dropping weight, and you know, it takes a long time to get to 500 pounds. Like, that's not an overnight process. Like, you have to stick at that to get that size. But I see somebody, you know, you've decided to make a change. Like, you don't want to be this way anymore. You don't want to deal with this situation. You want a massive change. All right. And that's what you've been doing. All right. You have really been, you know, performing a miracle. Like, it looks like the situation that you're dealing with or whatever you're going through is impossible to change. But because you've been taking time to really, you know, work on yourself, listen to your intuition, you know, trust your higher guidance, that's where these changes are coming from. Some of you have been working so hard with your head down. I'm picking up on like the Eight of Pentacles energy. You've just been focused on this task, this project, you know, yourself, that you don't take time to look up and acknowledge how far you really have come. Okay, so make sure that you do that. Celebrate yourself, okay? Spirit was also saying, like, there is nothing to fear. You don't have to be afraid of what's to come. Some of you really don't know what's happening next. And that's kind of how I feel, like, especially like with this month. Things have just, like, this, as soon as the month started, the energy was just like, okay, I don't know what's going on, Spirit, what's happening? Don't be afraid of that. Like, Spirit wants you to, I feel like that's going to help you trust in the universe more. Like, whatever happens, you're going to be good. All right. So trust the universe. Don't be afraid of change. Okay. Going back to this day to night type of energy or overnight energy, some of you currently may feel like, you know, your situation hasn't changed because physically it has not changed. Okay. But I see, like, you may come across some information. You may make certain phone calls or seek out some type of information. This could be, I got these two cards. So news is on the way, and then this one, the Vine card, it says seek out information that will help you. All right, so some of you have requested information and you're going to receive some good news around that information. Okay, so I'm picking up on like day to night type of energy. All right, if it doesn't look like what you want it to look like right now, things can really change instantly. Okay, so Spirit doesn't want you to feel, you know, like your situation can't change. Okay, like, try to stay optimistic. I know it may be a little difficult depending on what you're dealing with and going through, but if you can really like take time to just kind of step away and just sit with yourself, be with yourself, and not, you know, stress as much. Okay, it may be beneficial for you to take some time to go on a walk, clear your head, okay, so that you can get a better perspective of your situation. That would benefit you. Okay, if you're somebody that is currently in this energy. And then we have this, you know, this full moon, and it's like a super full moon, so there's like a lot of emotions going on right now. So just, you know, really try to hang in there. Things are not as bad as it may look like. Okay, keep trusting your guidance, keep listening to your intuition, and try to stay optimistic. Try to stay as optimistic as possible, okay? Because good things really are coming for you, all right? And again, ask for clarity. If you don't know how you should do something, or if you should do something, ask for the guidance, okay? Like, it's really, everything is out in the open, okay? Spirit is revealing a lot at this time, okay? So I wanted to just leave that message here. I really hope that this was helpful to somebody. Thank you guys so much for your love and your support, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.